Two brothers holding the pillars, two realms of ether tides. Brotherhood eternal, clasping hands in protection of virtues. In truth, a trusting hand sheds not a sound, broken apart from musical riffs and volatile remission stances. This peaceful dance and silent marks the keepers of the sacred doorway. A door marching closer, the sounds of the ocean. Spirit lands onward upon the beaten path. The divine, a place in mind. Time, family bonds, ripples the ponds. Taut and now strong, the crushing blow delivers remittance deceivers who worship materials, superstitions, wars, and overpower tools. So much is unused. Doors remain fixed in remembrance, memory fixed. We ride the lines in the streets, looking for more at night, seeking the toll. What more can be wished for than to explore the permanent mold in search of better tomorrow? Understanding four-core branding, freedom like a shrieking howl, galore we fly this mysterious myth. Take it known how you've grown, the blinking star, shining beacon. At night perishes any desire of harmful sight. Simply put, we dream, the vessel to belong. Searching the sky, we ride our futures in the now. Colorful blackened ponds shine upon the moonlit night, canopy enveloped in mist, continually enveloped in curtains, blankets of quilts painted, all colors, every shape, interwoven apocalypse. Teal, the color of your pearl, blood red, the heart's desire. Forensic mind shakes and quakes, bends and wakes, eliminates, forward motion cease, the prognosis, humanity. Motor coupling wheel backwards infested mutant. Contested freedom she dangles, lingered as if from a thread. Forgiveness lies in wake. Forgive yourself for freedom's sake, for father's mortal breath been taken. In names of peace earth shaken, remorses for the dead. We are all just a stone in a puddle in a pond. Are you in a meaningless pile of water that will evaporate, or are you part of all purposeful life? There are two ways to spread light, to be the candle or the reflection. Prolific paternatives, qualitative fraternities, jocks and jokes and arts retorts, nerds that sway, people praying, people making fears go away. Rocker flock and rip rappers keep and spit. The spot, a sun's block, my mind a light shop, making sense to over sedacious, repetitious, non-adaptive, open captive. Outhouse caption, question fractured, rendered slackers, raffle, smasher, Mario Tardy, studios, raptures, apocalypse mattress, end of days romantics. Bear in mind the label 20 counting fables, repertoire an anxious bar, flying sweating gin. Digital reprieve, horseshoe reweave, pentagram, five aside, I can jive, finally brought a minute's rest. Sabbath, the moment of daydreaming suns. Dream the fire in perfect storm center eye, dreaming the cloud of gaseous night sky, brewing the storms that combine mind's reign, showing pain's androgynous peer's leap of faith. Once again the slacks will show a perfect song. 16 intrepid waters delved oceanic fodders, platinum stream consciousness desires, braided the giggling sisters, vapors, patty cakes and ones and twos, and silent mothers watches brothers, parading fathers, warm arms to tuck us in, breathing free. Tentacles release, outreach beneath the deep swirling islands, abundant as the sun's cloudy eyes, rainbow tribes. Ride in tubes, spacious flipping tilted tunnels, bob swept blues courses throughout red ooze to set our wills to higher ground, hikes the impatient glow, slithers and eights our souls twirling the primordial liquids, discording directed, rationed to few planetary factions. Orchestra pouring the sky's majestic concord, fragments bound, rewound, and gone into the sun-painted shrouds, covers our brows, followed us into the grey night, splattered recreant that sings silver moon shaken shores, reflecting crescent promises repeated and doubled, belting lands anew, tasting belted photon hues, rejuvenates the silent perplexity, surplus invention, unjust never surrender, excess must not be rebellion, long dangles rope, right around the corner, 90 degrees turn, there's still hope. Bleeding through the quanta goo, the concentration ooze melting in my hand, murder my bones, feel this powerful glow, murder my forehead, this toxic song grow, murder the blackness of my soul, iridescent vapors exploding my capillaries, broken my lung capacity, dripping ribs, dripping nose fades from beneath my eyes, dripping eyeballs ooze into my mouth, dripping crooked fingers beating rift, Stigmata eyes observing mortal breath. Obsessive maggots, nuclear fallout. Broken, my Achilles heed the light. Broken, my scars, perfect night. Broken, my voices from my brow. Lives lost, many my last beating cry. I won't die, more fuel for the fire. Burning the fields, rain chemicals. Burning the plants off the infamous liar. Burning the plans of plants, planet. Jettison my spirit from this cage, entangles my perspective from thought, escape horrors of a green lantern, escape floral, the death's wagon, escape fountains of new youth. Stalwart endeavors, rainbow-colored feathers, picture the light separate from judgment's view, the hue of reflections detected anew, a horizon of Roy-G. Biv vapors benefits our fellow man, view a prism illuminated between eyes, remission photons, frictions that will paint the black canvas with swirling colors and awesome lights. Rework a mortar, cruising insight, purified and bare. This process from air rekindles the flame, lost cyber mainframe. Alchemical visions bleak now our prisons, stinging us along with the truth becomes told before your very eyes. Lightwork, sight, reborn, we arise from our tomb. This mind is alive, mixed with primordial goodness, wisdom, repugnance, discordance discovered in third central optic, a mirror to shoplift the significant. Stop this. Upon darkness's Sputnik, a Seattle feed of interspoken dream can remold in time this victimless crime. Manifestation's key, sun-gazing daydream, a wonderful day to emanate and disengage our distances. Crushed powders, incentives ponder, granite drains, insulated remains dripping from the grasping fist, hourglass rhyme, directed prism, pinky scars wrapped in strings, knitting a scarf to keep warm, golden ring stretches knuckle bone, pasted and cast from the molten, infused through blue veins, reinforced demand, isolated. The pinnacles of metals do rust, molded consciousness rough, delved, rewound, spun in time, dual snapping, cracking barriers onto cosmic oceans of space, onto cosmic oceans of space, onto cosmic oceans of space. Boating and floating along this line, double helix soaring bell sounds, lifting conductive brain matters, vibration scatters notes in the wind, pouring golden ray transmission, sunlit liquid embrace, covert life, breeding fire from earthen source, breathing life into all devotions, growing and glowing reality. The sweet wind blows and the mountains effect grow, sacred family tree in tune wonderfully in blossom blooms, finger-painted grass weeds glisten and shake the air, swirls of mother's interwoven braids, the children's smiling gaze plays and feels in the slides, swinging reels, laughing and pointing at musical notes in the air, lullaby in the sky, brushing the multicolored guild shading in all forms of life, giving splendor, candid remembrance of compassions, comprised brothers and sisters, foursquare reprise, praying and raising vibrations, delights, the animals now grazing, sun-ripened sands and swampy moss-covered netherlands, jungles in nature gliding onward beside the triumphant moonlight, verdantly glowing, reflections being spilling into the pools covered dew, mirroring the image of the galaxy into a dot intrinsically, the petal falling like rock, rain painted in squares, directionless rewards, productions of satellites, conductive renewal of isometric aura fields, even flowing space, rekindled flame that tucks us in to sleep safely among the moonlit waters. She glides the canoe. The eyes shine negative, retrospect, blank stares, introspection, detected life on a murky rock, for better or for worse, extended our vision to the depths of hell's curse, to the veil inward hearse. Encased in a protected sheath, divided, beautiful, luscious lips to kiss the sky, floating in mist. 100 moons to spin left, to write a protest, ribbon to wrap our night's silhouette dreams. The square complex of inner space vibrates the outer jettison vortex line, ditto my love inward. Abundance flows outward, radiates the vivacious living deity grounding this cosmic energy. Here on earth, for heaven's sakes, drop the propagation spark. Duality is a whispering lark. Rows and rows of sharks speak as above, so below. Mountains flee, spinning endlessly about. A heavenly rod, a heavenly nod, a spectacle of odds. The solar system's unit, a complex dual system, perplexed and made of a single substance. Love's repugnance to enlighten the darkest of space, once though elements nine could splice the sky, accompanied neighbors elements 12. Celestial nights serving the kingdom of hearts, broken egg 6 and 6 devil sticks, rewritten mix, maximized the long-souled regrown. The dragon eats its tail, the months of sessions will prevail. 4 directions, electrons, northern brothers and sisters, eastern cast of community speaks, southern starries carries waters, eastern mixes stirs to bring us patterns of spiraled winged map. The galaxy, a miniature version of this here rap, duality measured, fourth dimension cubes holding the night's skies